No, I didn't.
Shuffle, 6 or whatever. I watched that and like got some tips, got some ideas. Because the real thing did the same exact thing, except the real thing also laser. That guy wasn't laser.
Yeah.
Lasers are good. But he was just back airing, which meant I could like try to back him or like walk
especially
up,
once
dash.
if like back air, you're like, oh, back air's so good, but it's like if you get in a
What's up,
back air
Spinda
rhythm,
and
it's super
Vegan
easy to
Cuck?
score.
It's the same thing over.
I want you guys to sit here for 20 minutes and wait for you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah,
playing
sure,
off.
that's fine.
No. Okay. No, let me get something to drink.
There's Boyd, Eggnog is here, Holiday's here. Surf's Up is right now in losers semis against Eggnog. Yeah, some decent folks. Looks like I'm here on commentary by myself. I was told earlier that the mic is real quiet, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can or cannot. Commentary? Yeah, getting joined on commentary. I don't remember your tag. I feel bad.
Sea Snail.
Okay, I always just think of you as Isaac then.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Trash House commentary. Yeah. I'm borderline yelling into this mic that's like right in front of me that's supposed to be like a table mic, so. Love you, Spinda.
Fox.
I'm not sure what's going on. I think they're neutral starting. Yeah, looks like it. Ooh, nice back airs here from Boyd. Filling space. Yeah, this matchup is pretty uphill for Ices a lot of the time, but Boyd's real good, so you can see how this plays out.
This tournament, he likes to waddle a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good option for Ices.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a sick handoff, but Nana couldn't quite get there in time. Oh, fell right into the down smash. It's a rough stock there. Nana's out of here. Sopo's still at low percent though, so he can definitely put in some work. This font is really weird and the O's look like A's, so it looks like it says Bade and Holiday.
Oh yeah, it does.
Ooh, man. This movement from Boyd's looking really crispy. I mean, he's definitely good about baiting up, getting up attack and everything. He's controlling space really well. I really like seeing how like fast of an ICs he can be. I feel like a lot of other people don't do that. A lot of them are just wobblers.
Usually ICs are just like stay-at-home waddles.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
no, I mean,
he's moving.
like I was saying earlier, I think like a lot of people like to sleep on ICs and just like use them with being wobblers, but I think Boyd's just a good player. Like if you watch how his Sopo handles everything, like, and there's a wobble. That slick 200 beats a minute, little drummer boy.
Whenever I'm listening to music, I always like find songs that's like, if I played Ices, I could wobble to this.
Yeah, I mean the Dreamland song, it's the easiest one. Dreamland's at 200 beats a minute exactly.
Ooh. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The advantage for those who are, like, I guess percussively impaired or rhythmically impaired, you just play on Dreamland and tap along to the beat.
Whenever I'm playing against Ices, I always find that it's just really hard to get anything on them because of mana.
Yeah. Ooh. That was a real good follow-up. He sacrifices Nana for it, but oh, and he just barely misses that bear. Jabs him out of the forward B. Yeah. I don't even know. It looks like Holiday's doing just almost everything right. It's just Boyd is just controlling space really well and playing really smooth, not giving him a whole lot of options. I think Holiday could probably stand to be a little safer on shield, you know, creep his way out, like, and behind them a little more.
Yeah.
And he's falling for a few of the desync mix-ups with the Nana Blizzard into Popo attack, but beyond that, it seems more just like Boyd's desyncs are pretty good and his setups are just smooth. I don't know. I think it's really hard to get used to fast-moving ICs.
It is. You definitely have to adapt like really quickly
Yeah.
to this kind of play,
Yeah.
given how slow and stationary
What happens
stay
behind?
ICs usually are.
One game for Boyd.
Everybody know that.
Neutral
Looks
start
like
again.
Neutral starting, yeah. I can get behind that. Non-neutral starts are rough. It's also interesting, I know before the set I heard them talking and they said that they had a gentleman's agreement to not speak to each other during the set.
Really?
Then a lot of people find it really distracting, and I mean, I know I tend to talk a lot while I play, but I know it bothers some people, so I think it's cool that they discussed it beforehand and
Yeah.
agreed to it.
I'm usually pretty quiet when I'm playing the sets, and I just talk when I'm playing friendlies.
Yeah. I know that they even said specifically they don't mind other people talking, but they don't like it when they're talking to their opponent. So, ooh, really good coverage there from Holiday. See if you can clean up this Sopo stock. Oh, just barely couldn't get it up there. Nice up air there from Boyd.
This is a really good comeback after that wobble.
Yeah,
This stock.
it's really evening it out. Yeah, oh, nice nair. Just misses the flame stall. Could have been a kill probably, but dash attack. Oh, cross up dash attack. Jab up smash, and that's a dead Sopo. So good here, bringing it back Holiday. He's definitely stabilizing a little bit. Oh, that might be a dead Nana. Yeah, that's a dead Nana.
He's been using his wave shines really well
Yeah.
to separate them.
Yeah, that's definitely the best solution that Fox really has. I mean, that's one of the reasons why a lot of Ices are starting to say they think this matchup's worse than Peach for Ices.
I feel like he can stand to grab a little bit more when he's killed Nana and it's just Sopo.
Yeah, probably. I don't entirely know what sort of up throw follow-ups he can really get though, but I'm sure they're DI dependent and everything. But ooh, good shine. Shining Sopo off stage before he can forward B is just such an underrated punish. Like, it's so hard for them to do anything afterwards. But ooh, that was a really good grab. He just snuck that in, separating them, getting that damage on, and that's a dead Nana. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever seen Nana get pulled from the stage that far like that. Good back air, jumps straight over him.
Ooh.
Up air, up smash. That's a dead Nana. No wobbles this stock. See if he can keep cleaning these stocks up like he has been. Good back air, probably meant to come down at a different angle, but
This
I mean,
game, Holiday is doing a lot better.
Yeah, I think it's-
adapting to the fast ICs and playing.
yeah, I mean,
More
I think
aggressively.
he's definitely, he's not letting them box him in as hard, and I think the platforms are definitely helping with that. On Yoshi's, he's just low enough. That
Yeah.
I think the up air was getting him whenever he tried to run away to platform, and now he has the room to retreat. Good SDI, but the back air still cleans it up. So long as he can hang on to the stock long enough that he's not just going to get wobbled next stock, I think he has this. But that's not quite a kill. Didn't quite have enough damage, but oh man, and he survived that too. Hopefully he can separate him, take out Nana so he can't get wobbled next stock. She's up in the air. He's hit. Oh, rough DI. Oh
but
my
he's alive.
goodness, he is living.
That was some.
And
good
that's
recovery
almost
right
a dead
there.
soap. Dead Nana. This looks like Holiday's likely going to take this game, but can't be sure. Good back air, but Chase shield grabbed. I like these, just knowing that Sopo doesn't have great frame data, so he just he'll sit in his shield and he'll wait for Sopo to swing and then follow up like a bear out of shield or something. Just keeping it nice and simple and like bread and butter. I think like you can't say enough. You can't speak highly enough about keeping bread and butter options, but just executed really well.
I feel like it's always important in every matchup to keep it simple some of the time.
Yeah,
It's
But
never a
especially-
bad option.
and especially when you're a character with better frame data than your opponent, you can just abuse that. You can just hang out and bear out a shield against the Sopo, and you don't have to be too afraid. You know, and like you can just drill shine ices a lot of the time and like just abuse your follow-ups. And I think, oh, that was rough. That's a tough situation because if he got popped up and didn't SDI out, then he would probably have gotten grabbed. But if he SDIs out, then he gets grabbed in the front.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's a swift stock there for Boyd.
Well, Boyd was in a very similar situation last game. He brought it back. So
Yeah, absolutely.
This game is definitely still open-ended.
Oh man, the SDI. He gets the throw. Hopefully, yes, he was able to jump out.
He's definitely suffering a little bit from the stage this game since he doesn't have platforms.
Yeah. And the wobbles start back up. So I think Holiday's got to do a little more soul searching this game and see what he can do to.
Yeah, in case
To
it goes
really
back to
balance it
FD
out.
later
Yeah.
in the set, just because
Well, and
he's
it
been
shouldn't.
using the platforms to separate them, and now he
Yeah.
doesn't have them.
I mean, it shouldn't be able to go back if he loses here because then Boyd can't pick it. But
Just so long as he has platforms, I feel like he'll be fine, given how last game went. Like right now, just
Yeah.
not having those platforms, being able to drop in from above them, he just can't do much.
oh, good spot dodge. That might be a dead Nana, maybe? Not quite. Good shield. Holiday's doing a really good job keeping his cool here. And just kind of, he's gonna keep playing. He's gonna keep being safe. Gotta take your hits where you can, not push too hard. Good shorten. Dead Nana. So that means no wobble this stock. Nice up throw up air. Just clips him with that. Yeah, and Holiday's back to keeping it pretty even. I mean, it seems like the way it's been going, percent has been fairly irrelevant for Boyd. If anything, being a higher percent makes it harder for them to set up for wobbles. So you can see if he can use this to his advantage. I mean, hopefully he won't get killed by a stray hit, but oh man, that is a huge conversion. So he's doing a two-stock swing, and looks like he's able to grab ledge. See if hopefully he can avoid a wobble. Gets killed. Nice forward smash there out of Nana. And Sopo's taking that percent. Holiday's still playing cautious, trying not to get grabbed. Got him separated. Couldn't quite shine Nana out. I like that Holiday just knew to jump over that because they have so little lag when they're able to upbeat together that it is shocking if you're not used to it.
Oh, I thought that was a dead Nana almost.
Oh, hopefully. Oh, and that's a wobble. So, for Holiday's sake, hopefully Boyd drops it. It's unlikely, but it's very unlikely. But it's
at that high of a percent,
technically a possibility. You know, I'm not changing the score yet. Okay, now I am. But I mean, Holiday definitely brought that back a lot. He was putting in really good work. He's being really good about controlling space and not letting. I feel like you need to be able to respect ices without playing scared, though.
Yeah.
And he's threading that line pretty well. Neutral start.
He's been doing a good job of controlling space and just using his neutral game.
Yeah, that was really good. The crouch
and then punishing when he can.
Yeah, that was really good the way he crouch canceled that up tilt and then shined out of it before he could get grabbed. It was really smooth. Yeah. I feel bad for having what sounds like such biased commentary because, I don't know, I just feel like it's not particularly interesting to say, oh, well, I think these ices need to get grabs and wobble more, but it's easier to talk about what a fox needs to change. And that might be a dead, no, not quite a dead so
Not quite, he can still get some percent.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of the time the percent gets in the way of your wobble setups to a point where, as much as it's better if you're able to get the kill, it might be rough sometimes to tack on that percent this way.
But he
Holiday
gets
gets
one
the
anyway.
wobble, and he's facing the direction that There was no way Wispy could have messed it up. That's one tricky thing that a lot of non-ice climbers don't know, is that if you're wobbling someone, you can wobble them with forward tilt or down tilt. But if you're holding forward instead of down, which is what most people do because it adds percent faster, what can happen is Wispy can blow Nana off the edge when you're wobbling someone, and it can break your wobble unless you switch to the down tilt. So it can be a little tricky, and it's not like it happens often, but it is possible that Wispy can mess up the wobbles. And takes the forward smash, doesn't go for the wobble. Probably smart. Looks like he didn't have a whole lot of time there. Tech chase regrabs are just so rough when you think that Nana's far enough away and they just throw you again and then you get hit. That was a great buffer roll to get out of that. Ooh, and the grab is here. See if you can shine out. Nope. So you see how Nana's crouching. This is what I was talking about. So Nana has to do the down tilt wobble, otherwise you run the risk of her falling off the stage when Wispy starts blowing. Because if she falls off the stage, then it breaks her wobble, and Nana usually dies. Luckily, Wispy didn't blow at all that time anyways, but it's definitely something worth noting. Might be a dead Nana. Yeah, it's a dead Nana. This stock is not getting wobbled. And getting a little overzealous with the up air, but still got it. Kept around. Really, really impressive play here from Holiday. I mean, he is hanging in here. Oh my god, that is a smooth Nana kill.
He's definitely keeping this game open.
Well, that trade might be worth it, because honestly, I mean, Holiday knows that he's setting up so that it's a wobble away instead of a Fox stock and then a wobble.
And there's the wobble.
And unless he manages to drop the wobble, then that looks like that's a 3-1 set Void over Holiday. But we don't know yet. You know, it's certainly possible.
Definitely. Especially with Wispy blowing. I drop the wobble, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Really good set by both players. Definitely fun to watch Holiday bring her back.
Yeah.
And his resiliency.
Yeah, that was very solid play, honestly.
And it's refreshing.